Hello everybody, welcome back. It's
Yeah.
time for another collaboration video.
What? We're collaborating again?
Again, here we are, all
How
the way
fun.
to July. I can't believe it. Alright, so
Woohoo!
once a month, the last Thursday of every month, we do a collaboration video. We do it with two other channels. Of course, the other channels are Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless and Rhonda and Jim over at R&J RV Adventures. So we'll put their links down below, and at the end of this video, make sure you go over there and check them out.
Yes.
All right, so for this month,
what's
we're
our
going
topic?
we're going to give you some tips.
Ooh.
We're going to give you tips for how to stay cool during summer months.
What?
Yes.
Oh, wow. This should be exciting.
Yeah. So, even though, we haven't had a whole lot of experience with this, we try to avoid the hot weather.
We really do.
But yeah, sometimes we do get stuck in it. And I know we were down in Texas last summer and we definitely got into some hot weather.
We did.
We were there for a few weeks and it was like 104, 106 every day. All right, first tip I can think of is a biggie one for me, which not everybody gets a chance to do this. And luckily, we got to do it this year.
Yes.
So the first thing I could say is during the hot summer months, move north.
Yes, go somewhere cooler.
Yeah, everybody always says, you chase 70-degree weather, which is what we tried to do this summer.
Yes.
And this summer we're up in pretty close to the northern part of Minnesota.
Yes.
So it's been really nice.
I think we've gotten to 80 maybe once or twice.
No, we got in the upper 80s for a day or two.
Yeah.
And this is late July. But yeah, when it gets up into the 80s, it's pretty warm here.
It feels like it, but
So,
we're kind
yeah.
of spoiled.
So yeah, so
Because
it's really
it's been
nice.
so nice here. The weather's been really lovely.
Yes, it's been nice. Average, we're getting into 70s during the day for the most part. Had a lot of rain, but
Yeah, they said it was one
Yeah.
of their rainiest years.
but yeah, we have definitely changed it. Right now, we're only running one air conditioner. There's no need for us to even run both of our air conditioners.
Right.
So it's been really nice.
It really has been nice.
Another tip I can think about is when we first bought our this RV. One of the first purchases we did was Magna shades.
They are amazing.
I can tell you what, the Magna shades are well worth it.
Especially when we're in Texas. I think it was like 20 degrees less.
Yeah.
In
It
Texas.
probably a good 15, 20 degrees cooler in the RV on those really, really hot days.
Because I work up front, and that's where it's really warm.
You can have them made for every single window if you want. We just have them for the front windshield and our side windshield or side windows that are by the passenger and driver. But those have definitely been a game changer, and I highly recommend those. All right, another tip, and one we've never done before,
Yeah.
is
Insulating your windows. Some people use like different items to insulate their windows. Foil. They buy different type of material to use.
I know there's like some foil stuff that you can buy at a hardware store to put up in the windows. I don't know, everybody that I've seen it done, it says it works really well.
Yeah.
Even though we personally have never done that before.
Yeah, we've never put that up there. Yeah. we love our Dyson fan.
Oh yeah, we have a Dyson fan. It's one of those combos. It's a fan and a heater. During the summer, it really adds to the air conditioning inside the RV and keeps it pretty cool.
It does keep it really nice.
So yeah, we run that most 24 hours a day.
Yes,
probably.
It's on all the time.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's on all night. I can adjust the speed on it, whether it goes all the way up to a 10 speed. But right now, I think I'm running it at 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's usually.
And it's doing really well with the one air conditioner.
Right. It's really nice and comfortable in there. Yeah. I think also maintenance on your air conditioners.
Exactly. You want to definitely make sure those air conditioners are working well. I service mine once a year, usually in the springtime before the summer seasons begin. You definitely need to make sure you're cleaning your coils. I go through and clean all that. Make sure that your air conditioning is sealed. If there's any leaks in the return or the exhaust part, you're losing the efficiency of that air conditioner.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to make sure. And I have went in and I've looked in all the little holes and things that are going into the vents. I made sure that's all sealed up nice and tight.
Yeah, it doesn't always come that way, I don't think.
No, almost every RV you can find somewhere where it needs to be sealed up. you'll just pull up and look at your intake and your exhaust, and you'll see little holes, the styrofoam, where they don't match it up with the ceiling and things like that. You want to make sure that's completely sealed up. That way you get the complete efficiency of your air conditioner.
Yeah.
Yep.
And another thing is cooking.
Cooking.
It really can heat up that place.
Yes. That's another thing. We don't have an oven, but we do have the 3 burners on the top. If it's really hot, we rarely ever cook inside.
Yeah.
And when we do, she has bought an
induction plate
that
I use.
That puts off little to no heat.
Right.
So we use that a lot, and then we typically will cook outside.
Right.
On the Blackstone grill.
Just to keep it a little cooler inside, it works really nice. Yeah. Yes.
The more cooking you can do outside in the heat, the cooler it'll stay inside.
Inside,
the RV.
yeah, that's where you want it to be cool, on the inside.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our very few tips. We don't have a lot. Like I said, we haven't done a whole lot of very hot. We used to live in Washington State. Didn't get really hot up there. No. And most of ours is when we've been traveling somewhere and we travel into to the heat, which we're trying to do less now.
Yes.
So that's why we came up north this year. We're going to stay up here where it's nice and cool. And then wintertime, we'll go back down south.
Where it's nice and warm.
Be some true snowbirds.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, that's about all we have today. If you got any ideas, please leave them down below in the comment.
Please let us know.
We'd love to hear what your ideas may be and some other tips to help keep the RV cool while you're camping in the summer months. And don't forget, go over to Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless, check out their video, and over to R&J RV Adventures and check out theirs. Also, make sure you click that like button down below.
Yes.
If you haven't subscribed, we'd love to have you join us. We'd love to have you come as a channel member as well.
Yes, that'd be so awesome.
With that, share this video out, and we will see you next month.
Yeah, and go out and find your adventure.
Yes.